Welcome to Mount Anthony Middle School. We're so happy to welcome you. Today, you're going to be learning about different aspects of the middle school in order to help you make a successful transition here. But first, there are a few people you should know.
Hello, my name is Mr. McGuire, principal of Mount Anthony Middle School. I wanted to take a moment to welcome you all to the school. It's going to be a great year. We have a lot of fun things planned to start the school year off, and I look forward to seeing you all. Go Patriots.
Hello, I'm Mr. Lee, one of the associate principals, and I'm here to welcome you to the Mount Anthony Union Middle School and becoming a Patriot.
My name is Mrs. Austin, and I'm an associate principal here. You can find me in the Walloom Sack House. We're also excited to meet you and welcome you to our middle school community. Go Patriots!
Hey everybody, it's Miss Cleary. I'm one of the school counselors here. I work primarily with 7th and 8th grade teams on Nineveh and Oasis. I've been a school counselor here for about 7 years, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you all in the fall.
Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Green. I'm one of the school counselors here. I work with the White Rocks and Glastonbury teams, and I really look forward to meeting you next year and for you joining the Mount Anthony Middle School community.
Welcome to Mount Anthony Union Middle School. My name is Mr. Nicholas. I'm one of the school counselors. I hope you have a terrific school year. I am the Delta school counselor and also the 6th grade school counselor.
Now that you've met some of our staff members, let's go over some things to expect as a student at Mount Anthony Middle School.
At Mount Anthony Middle School, we work together to help you persevere and grow both academically and socially while encouraging you to reach your full individual potential while you are a student here. Here at the middle school, we follow the Just B's. Be respectful, be responsible, and give your best effort. At the beginning of middle school, you get a fresh start. You get an opportunity to make new friends, new decisions, and new academic pathways for yourself. You'll also have new teachers and new school counselors. Perhaps you haven't always made the best choices, but next school year, you will have the opportunity to start over again and do better. Mount Anthony Middle School is a community. We all work together to build a safe and productive school environment. As new students here, our expectation is that you help make this a strong community. You can do that by getting involved in clubs and sports, by being a good role model, by being an active learner, and building relationships and remembering your Just B's.
Hello, this is Mrs. Green, and I'm going to share with you about academics at Mount Anthony Middle School. Similar to your elementary school, we use standard-based grading on a scale from 1 to 4. 4 represents excelling at the standard. This is when a student demonstrates thorough, in-depth evidence of essential and extended concepts. 3 is meeting the standard. This is when a student demonstrates proficiency and provides evidence of essential concepts and skills. 2 is progressing towards the standard. This is when a student inconsistently demonstrates evidence of the grade level, but they're working towards it. And 1 is beginning towards the standard. This is when a student does not demonstrate evidence of essential concepts and skills. Habits of work is another area that teachers assess and grade you on. We focus on 3 specific habits and practices. Those 3 habits are showing respect, taking responsibility, and giving your best effort. These are all important habits to develop and improve as a student and as a citizen of our larger community. Showing respect looks like following directions, listening and paying attention to the speaker, using positive tone and language, demonstrating respect of personal space by keeping hands and feet to yourself, and collaborating effectively with others. Taking responsibility looks like turning in finished work and meeting deadlines, arriving on time with materials needed for class, communicating clearly and consistently, using technology and digital media appropriately, and taking responsibility for personal decisions and actions, and demonstrating academic integrity by completing and submitting your own work. Giving your best effort looks like staying on task, and focused on your own work, completing work, demonstrating initiative and starting assignments on your own, managing time and setting goals, and persevering by continuing to try after making mistakes. Habits of work are also used to determine athletic eligibility. If you want to play on a sports team at Mount Anthony Middle School, you must receive threes in all three habits of work that I just reviewed: showing respect, taking responsibility, and giving your best effort. If you cannot meet all those habits in the classroom, you will be ineligible to play for a period of 2 weeks until you improve those grades. Did you know that we have a digital grade reporting system? A cool feature when you get to the middle school is that you can have access to viewing your grades at any time through the student portal. Even cooler, that your parents can have access to your grades through the parent portal. This allows you to take more responsibility for your grades and make a plan to improve or fix a grade early and often. You can also see what assignments you may have missed. Essentially, this gives you power and responsibility over your education. Let me show you an example of what it looks like. This is an example of English grades that can be viewed on the student or parent portal. Here is an example of a schedule. All students at the middle school take 4 core classes. The 4 core classes are math, science, social studies, and English. In addition to the core classes, students have PE every other day, opposite of their unified or special. Unified classes for 7th and 8th graders are art, sustainability, and health. Unified classes for 6th graders are art, music, and digital citizenship. As you can see on this schedule, this student has sustainability for their unified, opposite of their PE class. Your unified will change each trimester. However, your PE will remain the same for the entire year, just like your core classes. In addition to core classes and unified classes, students typically have 2 flex blocks in their schedule. Those flex blocks could be used for foreign language, band or chorus, or a reading or math intervention. Remember, band, chorus, and foreign language are optional classes. If you are identified for a literacy or math intervention, it could impact your ability to be enrolled in a foreign language or band or chorus. Advisory is another important part of your school day. Advisory is a daily class that supports a positive connection between you and members of your team. The goal of advisory is to build community, promote social-emotional growth, and have some fun. This is where our second step social-emotional curriculum is taught, as well as where students will make connections and reflections in their personalized learning plans. Here is another example of a schedule of a student who is enrolled in Spanish and in chorus. And their unified is health, which is opposite of their PE. Schedules are typically mailed home in July. If you have any questions about your schedule or a middle school schedule in general, please don't hesitate to contact the school.
Some things will be a little different for you here. Each of you will be assigned a Chromebook at the beginning of the school year. Although it is assigned to you, it is still school property and we are able to monitor what you do on them. A few other things you should know is that we have a dress code here, and it's important that you know what that is. Some of the most common questions about dress code is, can we wear hats or hoods? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. We also get a lot of questions about using your cell phones. Here at the middle school, your phone needs to be turned off and put in your locker. If you can't do that, unfortunately, there's going to be consequences to not following the cell phone rule. When it comes to your behavior here at the middle school, we hold you accountable. If you can't be a good citizen here, unfortunately, there's consequences for your actions. This can be with detentions or in-school suspensions, among other things. If there's a school dance and you have had detention or an in-school suspension or even an out-of-school suspension, you may not be able to attend. Moral of the story here is that being a good citizen at Mount Anthony Middle School will give you more opportunities. Much like at your school, We have our behavior expectations listed and posted everywhere for you to familiarize yourself with them. Here's a picture of what ours looks like. This is like a cheat sheet for you. It allows you to know what we expect of you as students in our hallways, classrooms, lunchrooms, and yes, the bathroom. When you meet these expectations, you receive moolah that you can use to purchase cool things at the school store, or you can enter them into a monthly raffle. We have a pretty strict policy around attendance at the middle school. In order for you to excel here, you need to be here. If you don't come to school, we call home and check in. We want to know where you are. If you have a lot of absences, you'll meet with your school counselor to make a plan to help you improve your attendance. Your counselor may connect you to a program through the Center for Restorative Justice to help you as well. If that doesn't work and your attendance is still an issue, we may end up filing a truancy petition with the state and ask for other agencies to get involved to help you get here all day, every day. Sure, everyone gets sick. We understand that. It's when you choose to not come and a lot of absences add up, that's when we have to get to the point of a truancy petition. If you're ever wondering or worrying about your attendance, you can always contact your school counselor to check in and see if you can improve your attendance at school. At the middle school, we have a lot of extracurricular activities. We have school sports such as soccer, field hockey, track, baseball, softball, wrestling, cheerleading, basketball, and football. But if sports aren't your thing, we have other options that you can get involved in as well. Student council is another great choice, and it allows you to stay involved and use your voice for things you want to see happen here at the middle school. We offer multiple clubs too. Do you like acting or singing? Because if you do, maybe drama club might be for you. Do you like taking on leadership roles and want to work on important issues such as drug, alcohol, and tobacco prevention? Maybe you'd want to join our youth leadership program. We also have support groups for students that offer a safe space where they can spend time with their peers in our gay, lesbian, or whatever group, also known as GLOW. Remember that getting involved and staying involved will help strengthen our school community and make your time at the middle school the best ever.
We hope this video has provided you with helpful information about Mount Anthony Middle School. If you have any further questions, please contact us at 802-447-7541. We look forward to meeting you soon.